First of all, how much I love my kids. And second of all, how proud I am of them.
Kylie Jenner has always been at the center of wild rumors, but this one might be the most shocking yet. Whispers of a secret DNA test have taken the internet by storm, and the alleged results? A complete game changer. If the rumors are true, Kylie just found out Kris Jenner isn't her biological parent, and she's cutting all ties. So what's really going on behind the scenes? The history of Kris and Caitlyn Jenner. Kris and Caitlyn Jenner's story is nothing short of a roller coaster. Love, fame, family drama, and a transformation that made history. It all started in the early 90s when Kris, fresh out of a divorce from Robert Kardashian, met Bruce Jenner, the former Olympic champion. Things moved fast, really fast. In just 5 months, they tied the knot in April of 1991, blending their already big families into one massive household. But they had no idea they were about to create an empire that would take over pop culture. But here's where it gets interesting. Kris already had 4 kids, Kourtney, Kim, Khloe, and Rob, from her marriage to Robert Kardashian. Bruce, on the other hand, had 4 children from previous relationships: Bert, Cassandra, Brandon, and Brody. Together, they added Kendall and Kylie to the mix, making the Jenner-Kardashian clan even bigger. Raising a house full of kids with huge personalities wasn't easy, but Kris had a vision, and she was about to change the game. By the early 2000s, reality TV was blowing up, and Kris saw an opportunity. She pitched a show that would let the world peek inside their chaotic, glamorous lives. In 2007, Keeping Up with the Kardashians hit the air, and boom, the family became global superstars. From their businesses to their scandals, people couldn't look away. Kim's rise to fame may have been the spark, but the entire family fed the fire, turning their name into a billion-dollar brand. Then came the biggest plot twist yet. In 2015, Bruce Jenner publicly came out as Caitlyn Jenner. It was a groundbreaking moment that shook the entire family. While Kim and some of the other Kardashians supported her, things between Caitlyn and Kris got really messy. They had already divorced in 2013, but Caitlyn's transition brought a whole new level of tension. Kris was blindsided, not just by the change, but by how much of their past was suddenly being re-examined. And then, in 2017, Caitlyn dropped her memoir, The Secrets of My Life. In it, she made claims about her relationship with Kris that didn't sit well with the Kardashian side of the family. Kris and her daughters felt completely betrayed, and the fallout was brutal. Interviews, social media jabs, reality TV drama. It all played out for the world to see. So where does that leave things now? While Kris and Caitlyn aren't exactly best friends, they've moved on. Kris is still the mastermind behind the Kardashian-Jenner empire, and Caitlyn has focused on her own projects. Their marriage may not have lasted, but their story, forever tied to the rise of one of the most famous families in the world. Kris and Caitlyn's relationship had its ups and downs, but when it comes to family drama, that was just the beginning. Because if there's one thing the Kardashians are no strangers to, it's paternity scandals, hidden truths, and shocking DNA surprises. So what's the real story? The Kardashian-Jenner family's history with paternity and maternity controversies. The Kardashian-Jenners are no strangers to controversy, but if there's one thing that keeps people talking, it's the non-stop speculation about paternity and maternity. For years, rumors have swirled about whether certain family members are actually related by blood. And no matter how many times they try to shut them down, the gossip just won't go away. Let's start with the biggest and longest-running rumor: Khloe Kardashian's paternity. Unlike her sisters, Kim and Kourtney, who closely resemble their late father, Robert Kardashian Sr., Khloe has always stood out with her taller frame, lighter hair, and different features. That difference fueled years of speculation that Robert Sr. might not actually be her biological father. Some people even threw O.J. Simpson's name into the mix, given his close ties to the Kardashian family. But Simpson has flat out denied it, and Khloe has repeatedly called the whole thing ridiculous. But here's where things get even messier. Kris Jenner admitted in her 2011 memoir that she had an affair while married to Robert, adding even more fuel to the fire. While Kris never suggested that Khloe wasn't Robert's daughter, people were quick to assume otherwise. One of the wildest theories? that Khloe's real father is Kris's former hairstylist Alex Roldan because of their supposed resemblance. To this day, no concrete evidence has ever backed up any of these claims, but that hasn't stopped the internet from obsessing over it. Khloe, for her part, has chosen to laugh off the rumors. In fact, she recently made a joke that she tested Tristan Thompson multiple times to confirm he's actually the father of their son, Tatum. She even told her brother, Rob, that Tatum looked so much like him that she jokingly asked if he had ever donated sperm. That's the Kardashian way. When the rumors get crazy, just roll with it. And it's not just Khloe who's been caught in the middle of paternity gossip. Kylie Jenner also found herself at the center of speculation when she gave birth to her daughter, Stormi Webster, in 2018. Some fans questioned whether Travis Scott was actually the father, with wild theories pointing to Kylie's ex-boyfriend Tyga and even her former bodyguard, Tim Chung. But Kylie wasn't having any of it. She quickly shut down the rumors by posting a picture of herself and Travis with the caption Stormi's parents, while Tim Chung publicly denied any involvement. So why do these rumors never seem to die? A big part of it comes down to the Kardashian Jenners' ever-changing looks. The family has been open about cosmetic procedures, and their transformations over the years have left some people wondering if genetics alone could explain their evolving appearances. Combine that with their massive fame and the world's obsession with their personal lives, and you've got the perfect recipe for nonstop speculation. At the end of the day, the Kardashians and Jenners have learned how to handle the chaos that comes with their level of fame. Whether they're laughing off rumors, addressing them head-on, or simply ignoring the noise, they know that public scrutiny is part of the deal. And let's be real, whether people believe the gossip or not, the drama keeps everyone coming back for more. With so many past controversies in the family, it's no surprise that Kylie Jenner is now facing her own. But beyond the headlines and speculation, her relationship with Caitlyn Jenner has been a journey of its own, one filled with changes, challenges, and unexpected twists. Kylie Jenner's life and relationship with Caitlyn Jenner. Kylie Jenner and Caitlyn Jenner's relationship has been a roller coaster ride, filled with deep connections, public transitions, and evolving dynamics. And in recent years, noticeable distance. Once inseparable, with Kylie proudly calling herself a daddy's girl, things have shifted in ways that fans can't help but notice. So what really happened? How did Kylie go from being Caitlyn's closest daughter to barely mentioning her in public? The answer isn't as simple as a family drift. It's a mix of life changes, fame, and deep-rooted conflicts that changed everything. Growing up, Kylie had a special bond with Caitlyn, then known as Bruce Jenner. While Kris Jenner handled the business empire, Caitlyn was the hands-on parent, the one who drove Kylie to school, coached her in sports, and gave her life advice. It was Caitlyn who taught her how to drive, who encouraged her competitive spirit, and who made sure she always felt supported. Unlike Kendall, who naturally gravitated toward Kris, Kylie clung to Caitlyn. She once admitted she felt closer to her dad than anyone else in the family, a connection that stood out even more in their early keeping up with the Kardashians years. So when Caitlyn publicly transitioned in 2015, Kylie was one of her biggest supporters. She opened up about how emotional yet accepting she was, even appearing in Caitlyn's reality show, I Am Kate, to show her love and support. But even in those moments, there were hints that things were changing. Caitlyn's transition was not just a personal journey, it also came with major shifts in family dynamics, and Kylie was right in the middle of it. And then the real trouble started, with a book that changed everything. In 2017, Caitlyn released her memoir, The Secrets of My Life, and it sent shockwaves through the Kardashian Jenner family. The book claimed that Kris had always known about Caitlyn's gender identity struggles but had ignored them, painting her in an unflattering light. Kris and the Kardashians were furious, feeling betrayed by Caitlyn's version of events. The fallout was immediate. Kris cut ties, Kim and Khloe distanced themselves, and Caitlyn found herself on the outside looking in. But for Kylie, things weren't so simple. She was caught between both parents, wanting to support Caitlyn while also staying loyal to Kris. And as time went on, one thing became clear. Kylie was seeing Caitlyn less and less. At the same time, Kylie was building her billion-dollar empire with Kylie Cosmetics, and Kris was at the center of it all. Caitlyn, however, had little to no involvement in her business ventures, leading many to wonder just how much their relationship had changed. Unlike Kris, who was constantly by Kylie's side, Caitlyn seemed to fade into the background. Then came another sign: Caitlyn's absence from Kylie's pregnancy journey in 2017 and 2018. When Kylie finally confirmed she had given birth to Stormi, fans couldn't help but notice Caitlyn was nowhere to be seen. It was a stark contrast to Kris, who was deeply involved in the entire process. And it wasn't just the pregnancy. Caitlyn also didn't play a visible role in Kylie's Forbes success story, where Kris was credited as the driving force behind her brand. So is their relationship beyond repair, or is there still hope for reconciliation? Despite the distance, both have publicly claimed they still love each other. Caitlyn has mentioned in interviews that she and Kylie have occasional dinners, and Kylie has acknowledged Caitlyn's influence on her life. But actions speak louder than words, and the truth is, their once inseparable bond isn't what it used to be. Family relationships evolve, especially under the pressure of fame, personal changes, and public scrutiny. Kylie and Caitlyn's story is a reminder that even the closest bonds can be tested, and while love might always be there, sometimes life takes people in different directions. Whether they'll ever repair what was lost remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: Kylie and Caitlyn's relationship will always be one of the most talked about dynamics in the Kardashian-Jenner world. But as much as Kylie's bond with Caitlyn has been discussed, there's another rumor that refuses to die down. Was Caitlyn really Kylie's biological father? Over the years, speculation has surfaced, questioning if Kris may have conceived Kylie outside of her marriage. While the claims lack concrete proof, Kylie eventually had to address the whispers herself. Kylie Jenner's response to paternity rumors. In the world of the Kardashians and Jenners, rumors are as constant as the California sun. One particularly persistent whisper questions the very foundation of Kylie Jenner's identity. Is Caitlyn Jenner truly her biological father? Few rumors have stuck around as stubbornly as the theory that Kylie Jenner's real father might not be Caitlyn Jenner. It's one of those internet conspiracies that just won't die, no matter how many times it's been dismissed. But why has this particular rumor gained so much traction? And more importantly, why has Kylie herself never come out with a firm denial? When someone avoids a topic, does that mean there's something to hide? Or just that they don't think it's worth addressing? That's what fans have been wondering for years. This all started with social media detectives pointing out that Kylie looks noticeably different from Caitlyn and her sister Kendall. The speculation quickly turned into a full-blown theory that Kris Jenner had an affair around the time Kylie was conceived. Without any real evidence, people still ran wild with it, digging up old interviews where Caitlyn seemed hesitant to discuss Kylie compared to Kendall. It didn't help that over the years, Kylie and Caitlyn's once close bond seemed to fade, adding even more fuel to the fire. Then came the whispers of a secret DNA test. Some sources claim Kylie took a paternity test in private after years of speculation, and that the results confirmed Caitlyn wasn't actually her biological father. But here's the thing: there has never been any official confirmation of this. No statement from Kylie, no credible reports, just rumors that keep getting recycled. And yet Kylie's silence on the matter has made people even more convinced that there might be some truth to it. Unlike Khloe Kardashian, who has publicly fired back at paternity rumors with sarcasm and DNA test results, Kylie has chosen a very different approach: complete silence. She has never directly addressed the speculation, never shut it down, never even hinted that it bothers her. Some believe she's taking the high road, refusing to give attention to baseless rumors. Others think her silence speaks volumes, that if the rumors were completely false, she would have denied them outright. But does staying quiet really mean something is wrong? Or could it just mean she doesn't feel the need to explain herself to the internet? What makes all of this even more interesting is how Kylie's relationship with Caitlyn has changed over the years. They used to be incredibly close. Kylie has even said in past interviews that she was always more of a daddy's girl than Kendall. Caitlyn played a huge role in her childhood, driving her to school, coaching her in sports, and being the parent she spent the most time with. But fast forward to today, and their interactions are minimal at best. Caitlyn occasionally praises Kylie in interviews, calling her an incredible businesswoman, but Kylie rarely acknowledges Caitlyn publicly. Even on social media, where the Kardashian-Jenner family documents nearly everything, Kylie's posts about Caitlyn are practically non-existent. And then there's the fact that Caitlyn was noticeably absent during some of the biggest moments in Kylie's life. When Kylie was pregnant with Stormi in 2017 and 2018, Caitlyn was barely mentioned. Unlike Kris Jenner, who was by Kylie's side every step of the way, Caitlyn seemed to be completely out of the loop. That only made fans more convinced that there had been some kind of major falling out, possibly because of the paternity rumors, possibly because of Caitlyn's memoir that caused tension within the family, or maybe something else entirely that has never been made public. So where does this leave everything? The truth is, there's no solid evidence that Kylie took a paternity test, and there's certainly nothing proving Caitlyn isn't her father. But at the same time, Kylie's lack of public affection for Caitlyn and Caitlyn's seemingly distant role in Kylie's life has only made people more suspicious. Whether the rumors are completely false or there's a deeper family rift at play, one thing is clear: Kylie and Caitlyn's relationship is nothing like it used to be. And as long as Kylie stays silent, people will keep wondering what really happened behind the scenes. No matter how many rumors swirl, one thing is clear: Kylie's relationship with Caitlyn and Kris isn't what it used to be. But is there truth to the DNA claims? Or is this just another wild internet theory? Do you think Kylie's silence means something? Or is she just ignoring the drama? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more dramatic stories. Thanks for watching.